And right now I'd like to share some experiences that I went through from working for the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Animal Plant Health and Inspection Service under the National Center of Import and Exports. I want to share these experiences because I don't want any of a disabled veteran or single parent, that would be male or females, and to have to go through what's called torture, terrorizing, and discrimination by my supervisor, Dr. Karen James Preston, for an entire year. I started at the U.S. Department of Agriculture March 27, 2011. I had a 1-year probation. During that time, I couldn't understand why when I walked in the door, Dr. Karen James Preston just, showed me a hate as if I was part of her past. I didn't understand it. My work was never acknowledged. She didn't care about anything, and that's also, disabled veteran, which, we all have ailments, and most of our injuries, never get better. But in any case, she didn't listen to anything I said. My work was not even, acknowledged. I taught myself when, she didn't want me to learn, and to have accused me and follow me through the building, I thought it was something just really strange, and I don't want anyone else to have to go through this. My work was good. I have my performance appraisal, that shows, where she said I exceed all the, expectations of the job. But in any case, if for some reason she just showed me something of a hate and I couldn't understand it, it was real stressful. So what she would do, give you an example, she would send a calendar out each month, for anyone who had any days they wanted to take off, so they could schedule it. I always kept a week and a half to 2 weeks of leave. So when she sent the calendars out, I look at things the way I could take my son to the doctor, because I've been a single parent for 9 years, alone, without a mother around. So I use those days, But at the end of the year, Dr. Karen James Preston showed me so much hate that after she approved leave, for Christmas that I had, right after that she put me on a leave restriction after she approved this leave. It went on and it went on. I contacted different organizations within the agriculture. They brought us to mediation, and I thought it would end there, but it never ended. It never ended. It went on and on and on. It was real stressful, but I still continued to come to work and do my job. She basically falsified my my attendance record by each time that she approved leave. She turned around and said, she didn't. She put it down as unscheduled. This is some discrimination and some harassment and terrorizing that I don't want anyone else to have to go through, whether it be a single parent, especially a disabled veteran such as myself, will never have to go through ever again. And it needs to be known, it needs to be acknowledged, because I could not understand for a whole year. I was terminated from my job 2 days before a year probation because I stayed home with my son because he had a nosebleed, and I couldn't get him to the emergency room. But I stayed home to monitor him to see the nosebleed, and I even brought the bloody tissues to work to her, which she has it all written in documentation that I have. But for her opinion, she gave me an AWOL, and she fired me 2 days before my probation was up. Since then, I've been fighting with unemployment, the DLLR in Maryland, trying to get my unemployment. I've showed them documentations because I was copying all of my pay vouchers. So she had me down for days that she said I was off, but I was at work. And I showed these documentations to unemployment in Maryland. Nothing was acknowledged. To this point, I've been off from work since March 2012. Me and my son has had basically no income. I've contacted unemployment in Maryland several times. I contacted Governor O'Malley's office, who they gave me the number to the director of unemployment. Nothing has changed since March 2012, and here it is now, going into October 2012, and me and my son right now have no income because I went to work. I didn't do anything wrong to anyone, but I had a supervisor, Dr. Karen James Preston, that targeted me, and it was unusual to me. Followed me through the building. Nothing I could do was right, no matter how many people in the office say they enjoyed my work. So I just want to put this message out here to all disabled veterans, for people that just want to work, to single mothers, single fathers. They have to find a way where we can just go to work and do our job and go home. Because this was really, really foul. Thank you.